You know that feeling when nothing makes sense, but you keep telling yourself it's fine? When your heart aches, your gut clenches, but your mind works overtime to explain it all away? That's not just confusion, that's cognitive dissonance. In part 1, we talked about why inconsistent love hooks you. But what happens after you're hooked? That's where cognitive dissonance creeps in, and it's one of the biggest reasons you stay stuck in unfulfilling relationships. Cognitive dissonance is a fancy word for one thing. Your mind holds two conflicting truths at the same time. They love me, but they keep hurting me. They care, but they disappear when I need them most. Your brain is in a split. It's trying to hold two loud truths. They both exist, they both feel real, but your system can't hold the tension, so your brain does what it can to survive. It tries to pick a side, even when your body already knows the truth that this isn't good for you, but you can't seem to get unstuck. It's like you're trapped. And this loop, it isn't just logic, it's emotional chaos. Your brain gets hijacked, flooded with noise, running in circles, trying to find safety where there is none. You start spiraling in loops, trying to make sense of the senseless, gripping for clarity, but everything feels slippery, like you're trying to hold water with open hands. Then fear kicks in, the ache of uncertainty, the feeling that something's off, but no stable ground to stand on. So your mind keeps spinning, looking for safety where there is none, telling stories to soothe the panic in your chest. It's like holding a beach ball underwater. The harder you push it down, the more force it has when it shoots back up. You tell yourself, it's not that bad. You excuse the pain, but deep down, that beach ball of truth is building pressure. And one day, it pops to the surface. When you live in dissonance too long, your mind goes into overdrive, overthinking, ruminating, spiraling. Your nervous system gets stuck in fight, flight, or freeze. You can't sleep, you can't focus, you feel split inside. And the worst part, you start bending your own truth, questioning what you feel, dismissing your intuition, just to keep the connection alive. You might feel this when someone future fakes you. They promise a future with you. They paint a picture you start building your heart around. And then suddenly, the planning stops. The dream disappears. When you bring it up, they backpedal. They make excuses. They act like you're asking for too much, like you're the problem for remembering what they said. They continue to keep things vague. They avoid clarity. They breadcrumb you, just to keep you close enough to hope. Or maybe, they emotionally or physically disappear. Then just when you start to pull away, they love bomb you. They say all the right things, but still don't show up, still don't follow through. They tell you one thing and do another, and you feel the ache, but your mind starts to explain it away. Maybe they're just busy. Maybe I'm being too sensitive. Maybe I'm asking for too much. You start questioning your own reality, blaming yourself, gaslighting yourself even before anyone else even has to. At times, you feel like you're losing your grip, like you're making it all up, like maybe you're the crazy one. And here is the truth. When your mind is at war with your heart, your energy gets fractured. You start leaking power in ways you don't even see at first. But over time, the impact is devastating. It wears down your sense of self, your trust in your own voice, your ability to even recognize who you were before this. That confident, secure version of you. Where did that all go? It's buried under the confusion, the anxiety, the ache of trying to hold on to something that keeps slipping away. You start overgiving and you shrink. You say yes when you mean no. You let things slide just to keep the peace. And little by little, you abandon yourself. On a soul level, it feels like a slow disconnection from your intuition, from your voice, from your truth. You become so used to the chaos, you forget what calm feels like. And the angst you feel, the confusion, it becomes your new norm. And the worst part, it doesn't just stay in your love life. This dissonance follows you into your friendships, your work, your relationship with yourself, and you start second-guessing your decisions. You struggle to trust your own voice. You over-explain, you over-analyze, you play small just to avoid rocking the boat. You put your joy on hold, your goals, your dreams, because this dynamic has taken over your mind. And no matter how hard you try, you can't seem to think about anything else. This is the trap of cognitive dissonance. You know something's off, but you can't bring yourself to fully name it. Because naming it means change, and change means loss, and that perceived loss, even if it's something painful, can feel terrifying. But you have to ask yourself, are you willing to let go? Can you admit this is hurting you more than it's giving? Can you really keep sacrificing your time, your energy, and your love on a dynamic that only takes and never truly gives back? Where will you be 5 or 10 years from now if this continues? The pain of walking away may hurt like hell, but the pain of staying, of slowly abandoning your own life, your energy, your soul, that pain is quieter, but it cuts deeper. And that pain will cost you more than the fear of being alone ever will. Here's the thing. There's power in seeing clearly, and even more power in choosing yourself. In part 3, we'll talk about how people stay hooked through hope, and how that hope can become its own form of self-abandonment. The love you deserve won't require confusion. It will meet you in truth. So today, choose yourself, choose your peace, choose your freedom. You deserve a healthy love. Because when you choose yourself, amazing new opportunities open up. If this message spoke to you, drop a heart emoji in the comments. And if you want more on healing, breaking patterns, and manifesting love and abundance, subscribe to the Love Alchemy Code.